Advanced Health Sciences Psychology 2, Virtual Interactive Notebook 2, Emotion and Motivation, Day 1. Day 1's title is Motivation Defined. Your essential question is, what is motivation? The main idea is motivation defined, and the subtopics are defined, intrinsic, extrinsic, and in education. So set that up. All right, for motivation defined, motivation is wants and needs that direct our behavior toward a goal. So behavior defines actions that you actually do. Motivation is why you do them. Why does anyone do anything? So a random action can be sort of disconcerting. Why? Why did I do that? Well, I mean, I can tell you why to illustrate a point. But if I just woo like that, right? I have no motivation. That doesn't make any sense, and it irritates us. So we tend to have an internalized belief that if someone does something, there's a reason for it, right? My kids exhibit bizarre behavior during quarantine, and when they started doing this, they just make weird noises. And then I realized, oh, they're bored. They just want something to happen, and they can't think of anything to do, so they just make weird noises. Drives me and my wife up the wall. But anyway, for defined, I want you to write wants and needs that direct behavior toward a goal. There are two types of motivation. So the first we're going to discuss is extrinsic motivation. So for extrinsic motivation, write arises from external factors. Extrinsic motivation comes from outside of you, right? From outside of you. An example of that is when I was in basic training, I was highly motivated to complete tasks accurately because if I didn't, I would get yelled at and do push-ups. That is extrinsic motivation. So I did not wake up on a given day and think, wow, I want to make the best bed possible. I want to make a bed so well that you can bounce a quarter off of it. I've never thought that. You could look at my bed right now and it looks like it was attacked by a herd of wildebeest. I get up and wherever the covers are, they are. I don't really care. But when I was in basic training, I was highly motivated to make a good bed because of external factors. Left to my own devices, I wouldn't have cared. All right. The next one is intrinsic motivations. These arise from internal factors. So they come from inside yourself. Something that you are intrinsically motivated to do, you will do it no matter what other people think about it, no matter what else they see. You do it because the motivation comes from you. So, for example, to reduce boredom, right? Is it to reduce boredom? No, I wouldn't even do that. I'm going to show you something I did. Yeah, this is going to get weird. All right, hang on. Okay, you ready? I had a desire to make a pencil delivery device. What if you want to give someone a pencil, but you don't want to get up to do it? And I just wondered if I could do it. So without telling my family, in fact, they heard me working on this thing and I didn't tell them what it was. I just wanted to see if I could do it. I created a pencil delivery device. Look at that, right? So let's say that you want to deliver a pencil over there. Well, you just pull that back. Here's a pencil. This happens to be a carpenter's pencil. These are really fun to deliver, right? And then you point it towards whoever needs the pencil and you deliver it. My kids love this delivery device. Apparently the dogs need a lot of pencils. I've had to talk them down from that. So I did this. I mean, this thing is, I don't need this. Nobody needs this, right? I just wanted to see if I could do it. And I did it and I felt satisfied. So that's an example of intrinsic motivation. The need arose from within. Remember, kids, that is a pencil delivery device. So I've included some text from your textbook, and I want you to read about motivation, intrinsic and extrinsic motivation in education. And I think this is actually pretty useful. On my good days, I try to intrinsically motivate you. And on my bad days, I'm probably more extrinsically motivating you. But I want you to read that text and then write down 3 notes in your notes about intrinsic and extrinsic motivation in education. Finally, for your output, honestly analyze your motivation for participating in online education during quarantine. Discuss your motivation in terms of intrinsic and extrinsic rewards and punishments in at least 3 sentences. All right. See you next time.